Here's the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. Let's meet the starters for the Boston Celtics. Starting at point guard.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports, Game 2. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. This could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now, here's Anunoby. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Took him no time at all on that one.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Bridges outside. Anunoby outside. Here's Hart. Off target with his three. Anunoby against Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Tatum after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Now here's Tatum. A wide open look here for Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. This is his first chance at the line tonight. For two. Throw good. Hart. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brunson with it, out guarded by Tatum. And it's Brunson missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Tatum's shot is off. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brunson the pass to Towns. Out to Bridges. And the 3-ball is good. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
The top 2 things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Tatum looking around. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Brunson with a clean look. No good on the 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 2. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you watch Jason Tatum year to year. He is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar. And the effort never wanes.
This is his first free throw of the game. No good on that one. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Hart. Off target from outside. Boston trailing. Pass to Tatum. To end the drought. Rebounded by Hart.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Brunson goes in. Towns trying to get open. Makes it off the glass.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Brown. His shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Brunson. A 3 ball. The rebound by Jason Tatum. From the arc. No good that time. And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at the previous play is under the buzzer.
And guys, big games like this in the NBA playoffs, you appreciate the benefit of instant replay to make sure they get the call right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, in looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill.
Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Payne with it. Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum passes to Pritchard. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. The Knicks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Payne looking around. And the dunk by Robinson.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Pritchard. Payne covering. Here's Pritchard. Payne grabs the board. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bridges against Tatum on baseline J, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Bridges has got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. Richard, one thing you don't see Mikal Bridges do is miss games. He is always out there.
I think it would take a lot to make him sit out of a game. He is committed to being there for his team. It's so impressive.
Here's Horford. Shot clock at 5. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's McBride. A putback. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Pritchard. And he's good on the 3-ball. Pritchard's got 5 points now this quarter.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's time for Dance Band. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Oh, sit down. You have the camera on you. Dance in the machine.
Group out on the floor for the Celtics. And a new group in for the Knicks.
Substitution on the court.
About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Anunoby against Brown. Brunson outside. No good. Holiday with the defensive effort. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
Yeah, and you hate to lose the kind of game where it just seems like it gets away from you. They play good basketball for most of it, but then just collapse and open that door for the comeback.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. A miss that time would have put him up. The Knicks with the lead. And here is Anunoby. Still scoreless. Now Brunson. Towns for 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks out front, up by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the New York Knicks.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, they're trying to even the series at 1 apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop 2 in a row on your home court now.
I agree. They've already lost home court advantage. Don't want to dig that hole any deeper.
And that would be deep, just like your analysis is from time to time, guys. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
Holiday against Brunson. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Towns for 3. And it's White with the rebound. Boston shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Making the defense look hopeless. Brunson so clever with his ball handling.
Outside Holiday. It's to Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Holiday, the pass to Brown. And here is Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Unloads. And it's good. With time running down in the shot clock. Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Let's get our bag for the Knicks Entertainment. Once again for your Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Hart. Anunoby outside. And here's Brunson outside. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Tatum for the lead. Tatum with another miss. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And that one's good. Brunson's got 9.
With how fast Brunson plays, his pull-up is really unguarded.
Outside Holiday. Hard against Tatum. Brown outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. To the middle. Tries again. Rebound by the Celtics.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can't be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report.
An accurate shooter from distance. Tatum's teammates want him to keep looking to pull the trigger.
Anunoby outside. Outside, Towns. Hart the pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. The kick out to Towns. 4 on the shot clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
3.
Wow. Towns saying, hey, I can go there too.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. The 3 from Tatum. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Anunoby. No good there. Some solid defense from Brown. Puts up a deep 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And the fourth quarter is here.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Now here's Payne. Off with the layup. Boston trailing. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Craig. Here's Pritchard. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3 ball there.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but like the defense was waiting on him that time.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Drives to the hoop. Payne grabs the board. For New York, they've gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Lets it go with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. In the corner, Tatum with it. Pass to Craig. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. New York trailing. To the paint. Here's Payne. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
2 minutes.
1:56 left in the game. Again, the miss by the Celtics. New York shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. Offensive rebound. Towns for 3. New York, no good that time either. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Tatum gets it to go inside.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team.
Man on the court is your foul squad. Here we go, friends. Time to make some noise for some teachers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau, as he talked with the team, told his guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thank you, David. Holiday against Brunson. Towns, a screen on Holiday. Inside. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Celtics leading by 3. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Tatum on the wing. Outside Holiday. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Towns finds Brunson. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. New York, no good that time either.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis passes to Tatum. Brown outside. From outside, off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
With the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. It's hauled in by Bryant. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
9 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. So they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
A deep three from Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing. So we see Boston get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down too low would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.